Welcome to the video, everyone. It is chucking it out outside. Oh my god, look how big my beard's got. Anyway, I really don't feel very well. I've not been to the gym. I'll do a video on that, on why I don't think you should go to the gym when you're poorly. I've got a cough, it's just gonna spread. I'm not well. I've got my laptop set up with the pictures of the bags that I used last week, and I'm going to review them. I don't have any left to show you. I'm only wearing the last one I have. I have another one in my car. I was given some last night by a very good friend of mine. You know who you are. He saved my life. He gave me some extra bags because, it's been such a farce getting hold of some bags. I don't know if anyone else has had this trouble before, but they're having to send me an emergency box, but then they couldn't send it me because the prescription was wrong, because I have new bags, because they cancelled my old bags, because of blah, 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 blah. Either way, it's been a farce. So let's get into the video and get reviewing these bags. Are you going to ruin my movie? Are you going to scream through it? Want to go out? Right guys, I've got my laptop here with the pictures on, so let's review them. My laptop's just going to log in. Okay, so the first one I want to talk about is, if you remember in the last clip, I'm going to put pictures up somewhere up here of each one that I talk about. Oh, I timed that right. So the first one I talk about is the one with the clip. Cats interrupt my videos, playing around because it's raining outside and they can't play outside. Okay, so the first one will be the one with the clip. I'm actually wearing one of them now. I don't like them. First off, I don't like them. To anyone who does wear one with a clip, the guillotine, the whatever you want to call it, just call it a clip. Someone got in touch with me and actually told me I was calling it something wrong. Thank you for that. I don't like them because of many reasons. I'm not saying that you shouldn't try them. I think everything that I say today is all opinion, and you should all go and try these yourselves. This is just my experience. So the reason why I don't like them is, with the model that I tried, where the spout is, where you release, it has no structure, the sides of it don't have any plastic in, it's just all loose. So when you go to empty it, you've got to really squeeze it out, and that just gets risk of getting poo on your hands, and you don't want poo on your hands. Also, the clip itself isn't very... Who would want to go out there? I mean, who would want to go out there? Nope. Doesn't want to go out. Right, so sort out the cats now. The clip itself has issues because I'm on my knee basically. I sit on the toilet. I'm on my knee on the floor in front of the toilet using the clip, and then I've got to unravel it and put the clip somewhere because it's separate. Got to put that somewhere, probably on top of the tissue dispenser, empty, which is hard enough to try not to get poo on your hands because I've already mentioned why. Then you wipe the end, then you've got to roll it up. So you've got to roll the end up, which is more inclined to get some poo on your hands. You've got to grab the clip from wherever you've put it whilst holding that, then get it back, then clip it on. That's so much more time on my knee, there's so much more time between being able to stand up and flush, and obviously the quicker you do it, the less smell gets into the room, because we all know if you have an ileostomy bag, it does smell very, very bad. You can't fart during the day, it all gets stored up, out it comes, it's bad. Sorry. It's funny, but it is bad. So the quicker you are, the less likely you are to create a biohazard.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure?
So I didn't like the clip for that, and also I dropped the bloody clip in the toilet. I can't get another one. I don't have another one. I couldn't do anything other than fish it out and then clean it and give it antiseptic wipes and stuff like that. So it was just, I had a lot of problems with it. So this one, I didn't like at all. I did not agree with me. I'm wearing it today because it is one of the last bags I actually have, because I'm having such a problem getting hold of some. Now, the next bag, so let's look at the quite normal, I'll show you a picture of it here. This one I quite liked, but it didn't fit to my body as well. So if I show you the reverse side up here, as you can see, it's round, and it was more of the material that I didn't like more than anything, because the material that covered the bag was very soft, and I touch my bag a lot. I can't help it. I like to try and get everything out of it when I go to the loo. So I try and scrape it all down with inside the bag, because anything, I think to myself, any poo that's not around the stoma is good. So anything that's like around the stoma that has been sat there, you need to kind of, you know, work around and get that to the base of your bag and get rid of it, because it's just going to be more prone to leaking. If anything's around that area, that means that the adhesive can be affected, because we all know that we get leaks because the acidity of your stool wears away at the stick, and we can't have that. We don't want that. So because of the material was not very nice and I'm touching it a lot, the material wore away. I wear a lot of black, and the black got onto it, and it looked messy. I'd only wear it for a couple of hours, and it looked like I'd been wearing it for 3 days. So I didn't like that bag for the visual aspects of it, because you know, you're gonna have to wear it all the time. My girlfriend's gonna have to see it. It's gonna have to look nice-ish, even though she should love me no matter what. This next one, very similar problem. I didn't like the material. I do like the valve part of it, so where you opened it up. All the rest of them were Velcro, and I prefer that, because you undo your Velcro, it has a plastic piece that goes around the lip, the end, the spout. You push them together, creates a hole, everything comes out, very easy. Roll it up, you know, and then Velcro it. No problems with those. Very, very easy. I recommend those. They're just fast and quick. But it had this little, like, I don't know if you can see it, but it had this like little flap at the bottom. I might put a little circle around the flap. I didn't know what it was for, and it meant that there was an extra piece of material that left a bit of a gap. Therefore, as it rolled up, a little seepage could happen, and you don't want that. You don't want that at all. That's exactly the kind of thing that you don't want. Look at the reverse side of it. It also had remember when I said that, like, they have the little notches where they've cut into it to give it more flexibility. As I predicted, it was just prone to leaking. If the adhesive started to come away near one of those things, then it would just leak through that. I was wearing one when I went to the Trafford Centre, and we had to come home a little bit earlier because, you know, I had leaked only a small amount. And I know that you can kind of repair them with tape and other things you can buy, but I don't want to have to live with that. It was good at the gym, you know, give me flexibility, but no, not good enough. Second to last, we're almost done. So this one they look so similar, but they feel so different when they're attached to your body. It's very difficult without actually having any with me to show you. This one I quite liked, again. But it was see-through at the bottom, which doesn't really bother me, but it would have been nice if it was if it wasn't clear, so that I didn't see the stool all the time. Also, show you the reverse side. This also had the notches in, but they were bigger, and the actual adhesive was softer, so it wasn't, when you held it, you could move it a lot easier. So when it was on your skin, it moved a lot easier, and for me that just meant it just leaked. It leaked really easily. Like this one, I think I had 2 of. I tried both of them, and they both just started to come away and would leak, and I'm just like, well, these aren't good enough at all. These just do not do the job for me. So moving on to our winner is this one. Now, you can't really tell compared to the others, but it's a lot bigger. I haven't got any with me yet. Like I said, I'd love to show you. So let's look at the reverse side and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So this side, you see how wide that is? That's great. It really it did not leak. Well, I did have one, but that was my own fault. I got ready when I was kind of still wet after a shower and stuff, and it didn't stick properly. It doesn't go over my scar. It felt very comfortable, and because if you look at how close the top of the adhesive is to the actual bag itself, there's no lip. So imagine this is the adhesive. My stomach's here. This is the adhesive, and then this is the bag. Now some of them go up at the top. So therefore your t-shirt can get caught on this and stick out, and then you can see it. You can see it a lot more, whereas this one is, instead of being like that, it's like this. So it's flush to my stomach, and having these not visible is a real big thing for me. So that's the one that I chose. I think that it works the best. I think that it feels the best, and it's completely different to my other bag that I used to have, except the Velcro. So this is my winner. Winner chicken dinner. I can't wait for them to turn up so I can start using them more. I might change again in the future, I don't know, but if I do change, and if you do change, here's my biggest tip. Make sure you have a lot of spares. I've gone through all of my spares. I've looked through my car, my girlfriend's house, all of my house, all the different bags I've owned, and I mean my rucksacks. I've got everything out, even out of my suitcase. I've even been through my blooming suitcase. You know, I've done everything to get as many bags as possible. So that's the video, guys. That is the one I chose. The process for me was quite difficult to change bags because surgeries and Fittleworth. My biggest advice is if you have a stoma nurse, go and speak to her. She'll make it happen a lot faster. Make sure you chase up your own surgery for the prescription to be right, and don't be afraid to call up people and say that you're not happy with what's going on, because at the end of the day, you need these to live, you need these to go to work, and they're very important. So make sure you prepare and you speak to the right people. So if you like this video, please like it. It does make a big difference. And if you have any stories or anything, just get in touch with me. I'd love to hear from you. I'm trying to put up one video a week at the moment to be consistent. I'd love to do some more. If you want to see a bit more, give me more likes. Everyone who watches it and gets to this point, because I know a lot of you don't, but anyone who's got to this point, thank you for watching the video. Please like the video, and I will see you next week.